Welcome to our meditation this evening. Just finding a comfortable posture for yourself. We'll start with our meditation practice and then we'll have our chat and discussion afterwards. Just coming into whatever posture you've chosen, we're going to be 15 minutes in our practice. So, choosing something that will support your body and support you generally for the next 15 minutes or so. And remember that dignified posture. So, whatever posture we've chosen, whether we're sitting or standing or lying, we want to have a straight spine and to just allow the shoulders to create a little bit of space around them so that we've got a bit more space between the shoulders and the jaw or the ears. So if you're sitting or standing, that means letting the shoulders drop a little, maybe moving them back. If you're lying down, then just creating that space in the best way you can. And not only does this give us a little bit more space to breathe more easily, but it creates a sense of dignity in the body. It reminds us that we have dignity. And this is really important because if we forget that we have dignity, then we forget to care for ourselves. We feel that we don't really matter. We matter less than other people. So, beginning with that sense of dignity and then breathing into the body. And not needing to change the way you're breathing. There's no particular breathing pattern you need to adopt. Unless you feel that you want to, if you notice that your breathing is very fast, you might want to just slow down the out breath a little. Or if you're noticing that it's feeling labored, you might want to just breathe a little more lightly, more effortlessly. And just noticing how that feels for you right now. So we're going to be doing an exercise in open awareness this evening. So just beginning by bringing your awareness to the breath. So how does it feel to be breathing in and out? Where are you feeling this? Are you feeling it around the nostrils, in the throat, the chest? Noticing if it feels easy and comfortable, or if when you bring your attention to your breathing, it feels more difficult. There's no right or wrong way, it's just about being aware. Noticing if your mind drifts to thoughts. So, part of the open awareness practice is noticing judging. Are we judging the way we're breathing? Are we judging the practice as pleasant or unpleasant? Are we judging ourselves as getting it right or wrong, doing it properly or not doing it right? So just noticing if your mind starts to drift into that kind of thinking and just pulling it back to the breath. This is the mindfulness practice. Noticing that we've drifted off into habitual thinking and judging, and then coming back to the practice. And if it helps with your focus, you might like to just think the words breathing in on the in breath and breathing out on the in out breath, because after all, that's all we're doing. We're just breathing in and we're breathing out. And then just shifting awareness to sounds. So letting go of focusing on the breath and moving your awareness instead to sound. So there's obviously the sound of my voice, noticing how that comes and goes, how it starts and stops. It might rise and fall in volume or pitch. Noticing the spaces between my words. Noticing other sounds that are around you. So there might be the sound of cars or traffic coming and going. There might be birds, there might be people. It could be sounds from inside the room where you're sitting and sounds from outside. It could be sounds from your own body. Some of these sounds may be low or high in pitch. Some may be constant. Some might be very short, others longer. So see if you can be with sounds for a couple of minutes in the same way that you were with your breath. So noticing if your mind drifts into judging, whether you think the sound is pleasant or unpleasant. Noticing if you drift into telling a story about the sound. Our imaginations are great at making up stories about what we think is creating the sound and why, how long it might last for. So just see if you can be with sounds in the sense that they're just movements of air, they're vibrations in the air around you, which your brain recognizes and tries to make sense of. And every time your mind drifts into thinking or judging, just coming back to sounds, just keep maybe repeating that phrase, coming back to sounds, coming back to sounds, as often as you need to, without judging yourself. Your mind is human, it will wander. And then letting go of sounds. And as you do that, noticing where your mind was. And just bringing your attention now to your thoughts. And see if you can be with thoughts in the same way that you were with your breath or with sounds. So, treating thoughts as events that come and go. Noticing how some thoughts may be bigger than others. We might even describe them as having a pitch. You might like to think of your thoughts as clouds drifting in and out of your awareness. So you can step back from your thoughts and just be the observer. So keeping that open, curious, non-judging type of state of mind. We might even want to call it kind curiosity. So with a sense of kindness and with curiosity, just notice what kinds of thoughts are floating around. And see if it's possible to notice and observe these without getting caught up in them. Just notice, let them come and go. And then for the last minute of the practice, just seeing if you can be with your thoughts and sounds and the breath all at once. So opening up to the whole experience of sitting here, maybe even sensing physical sensations as well. And just finishing the practice with some compassionate breaths for yourself. So that might be imagining that you're your own best friend and that you're wishing yourself well. Or if that feels difficult, imagining someone that you know loves you or something that you know that has love for you. Just imagine receiving that love now, breathing it in. So we can experience that love from ourselves to ourselves. And we can experience it from others, other people, other beings. So just breathing that in for yourself and breathing it out for others. Maybe sending it somewhere in particular or just to people in general or out into the world. So in for me, out for you. And bringing some movement into the body now. Maybe wriggling the toes, the fingers. Just maybe stretching and flexing the shoulders, the neck. And when you're ready, just taking a deep breath in, stretching the body, yawning. Oh, and if your eyes have been closed, just open them and take in your surroundings.